Hey guys, I wanted to spend a few moments to talk to you about food labels and what you're looking for and how you can make a better choice when you just take a second to take a look at the food labels. So a lot of people don't understand what it talks about when it comes to total calories and how the calories go into the total calories. So we're all familiar with fat, protein, and carbohydrates as a macronutrient. So we always want to be aware of how much fat content is going into that particular snack. So if we take a look at fat on the food label and how they come up with the calories from the fat, we always take a look at macronutrients and we dive in a little bit more of the science-based approach. And you don't need to know that. All you need to know is that the fat molecule is a lot bigger than the protein and carbohydrate molecule. So it takes up a lot more space in the total amount of calories for that particular product. So fat has 9 calories per gram. Okay, I'm showing you 2 different labels here. One has similar amount of calories and how you can stay within your goal, and one has a lot more protein content and carbohydrate content, which is better for you. So back to protein and carbohydrates, these both have 4 calories per gram, okay? 4 calories per gram. So we would then multiply the calories per gram by the total amount of grams in here. So we would always take 4 times the amount of protein grams that are in that particular product, okay? Or 4 times that particular grams that are in this particular product. So for this one's gonna be 28, and then this one is gonna be 32, and then 9 times 10, this is gonna be 90. So you can see that this particular product here has a majority of fat. So the majority of these calories are coming from fat because I multiply it by the total of calories per gram. So when I multiplied 10 by 9, I got 90. So you would then add up these 3 numbers, and then that goes into the total amount of calories, okay? Try to stay with me here. We would then add up those numbers, and that gets the total amount of calories. So the majority of calories that are going into this are coming from fat. So that would give us an idea that this particular snack is not a good choice to have. You always want to have a snack with higher protein content, a moderate amount of carb content, and a lower fat content. So that's why we always range your macronutrients by anywhere from 20 to 25% of your total amount of calories. So for this particular one right here, we're going to multiply the same number by the grams to get 48 here, 48 here, and then 36 here. And then that would give us 132. So again, I'm taking this number by this number by this number and then getting the total amount of calories. So that is how they come up with this total amount of calories. You can see it's very similar in calories, 2 different snacks, one with higher protein content and less fat. The majority of these total calories are coming from the protein and carbohydrates, so this would be deemed a better or a healthy alternative for the total amount of calories that you're getting. Because it has lower fat content, okay? Now, again, I don't want to restrict the fat. Healthy fat is good fat. I want you to, for long-term understanding of nutrients and nutritional labels, you want a higher amount of protein content or a balanced amount of macronutrients in your diet. This is just explaining to you that there is better alternatives for the similar amount of calories that you can find, one with lower fat content so you're not over consuming your calories. If we're trying to stay within a deficit, this is going to be perfect. If you're trying to balance your macronutrients, this is going to be perfect for you to understand nutritional labels a little bit more. So what to take out of this? Not all calories are created equal. Take a look at the protein, take a look at the carbohydrates and fat. You want to make sure that the abundance of calories are not coming from fat. So this is going to help you tremendously when trying to shave the fat out of your diet and trying to stay within your calorie goals, trying to be a little bit more precise with balancing your macros, and you enjoying food that you know is not affecting your goals long term. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comments, or just let me know next time you're in the studio. Thanks, guys.